Conservation easements are contractual agreements between a landowner and another entity, often a government or nonprofit, to limit certain developments on the property in order to preserve its unique attributes. While the landlord retains ownership rights, the easement perpetually safeguards aspects, like its ecological sensitivity or historical importance. Over 540 million acres are protected by such easements in the U.S. Although easements can limit development options, they can also offer tax deductions, since they often reduce a property's value. Landowners have options when dealing with easements. They can donate, often for tax benefits, sell, or trade them. A notable method for trading is the 1031 exchange, named after Section 1031 of the Internet Revenue Code. This process allows investors to defer capital gains taxes by selling an asset and reinvesting the proceeds in a similar asset. In the context of easements, a landowner could potentially trade an easement for additional land. By doing so, they can defer capital gains tax and optimize the easement's value. A precedent, Private Letter Ruling 9621012, highlights a 1996 case where a landowner traded a conservation easement for timberland using a 1031 exchange, deferring the gain from the easement. Contact one of our team members today or visit perchwealth.com for more information. This video presentation is not an offer to buy or a solicitation to sell a security. The video is a discussion pertaining to one or more investment strategies and/or asset classes, and is not a discussion of any specific offering, past or present, of securities. As a reminder, there is no guarantee that any investment or strategy will perform as targeted, and any investment involves the risk of the loss of some or all principal invested. This video contains statements intended for educational and hypothetical purposes only, and is not to be construed as a promise of performance. Information presented herein reflects the opinions of the speakers and is from sources believed to be reliable, but all information is subject to change. Not an offer to buy, nor a solicitation to sell securities. Information herein is provided for information purposes only and should not be relied upon to make an investment decision. All investing involves risk of loss of some or all principal invested. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Speak to your finance and/or tax professional prior to investing. Securities offered through Arcadius Capital, member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through Arcadius Wealth, Perch Wealth, and Arcadius are not affiliated through any ownership. This material does not constitute an offer to sell, solicitation of an offer to buy, recommendation to buy, or representation as the suitability or appropriateness of any security, financial product, or instrument, unless explicitly stated as such. This information should not be construed as legal, regulatory, tax, personalized investment, or accounting advice. There is no guarantee that any strategy will be successful or achieve investment objectives. Potential for property loss. All real estate investments have the potential to lose value during the life of the investments. Change of tax status. The income stream and depreciation schedule for any investment property may affect the property owner's income bracket and/or tax status. An unfavorable tax ruling may cancel deferral of capital gains and result in immediate tax liabilities. Potential for foreclosure. All financed real estate investments have potential for foreclosure. Illiquidity. Because 1031 exchanges are commonly offered through private placement offerings and are illiquid securities, there is no secondary market for these investments. Reduction or elimination of monthly cash flow distributions. Like any investment in real estate, if a property unexpectedly loses tenants or sustains substantial damage, there is potential for suspension of cash flow distributions. Impact of fees and expenses. Costs associated with the transaction may impact investors' return and may outweigh the tax benefits.